feel like this might be one of the most unusual video clips I've ever witnessed. My son is videoing this particular deer, and if you look at the discoloration of the ground underneath where the deer is standing, that's where a hog has died and decomposed into the ground right there. That's why it's got the darker coloration. Basically, the deer is standing right on top of where a wild hog had died and decomposed. And what's so weird about this video is this deer is eating the bones, whatever's left over bone-wise on the ground. This deer's eating it, and you'll see the deer actually pick the skull plate up, and try to bite pieces off the skull plate. It stays here for a long time, and it's picking up every little piece of calcium deposit from bones that it can find and eating them. I've never heard or never seen of deer doing this before. I wouldn't put it past them. I saw a video of it going around of a deer eating a snake. I've seen videos of deer eating fish. So for them to eat the bone deposits of this wild hog that's decomposed on the ground, I'm assuming it needs the minerals or has a taste for that phosphorus or calcium, whatever it's getting out of this bone. But it's definitely eating it. I thought you guys might want to check this video out. It is one of the most unusual video I've ever seen of deer. Matthew called me and told me he was watching a deer eating a dead hog, and I thought, what in the world? I said, send that video to me and see if I can't do something with it, maybe post it for other people to watch. Now you look, he's picking up the skull of that hog right there. You could just see the eye sockets and the jaw and everything. And he's just breaking off little bits and pieces. Whenever I guess he gets a good angle on it, he can break off a little piece and chew it. Now I think this is a doe. I've looked as hard as I can tell to see if it's maybe a button buck, and I honestly cannot tell it's a button buck because I'm pretty sure it's just a doe. But I guess a button buck or a buck would do the same thing. I imagine any deer would do this if they felt the need to get those minerals out of it. This would be a good subject for one of those biologists to chime in and maybe make a comment. Dr. Deer or somebody, see what they know about it. It's definitely the first I've ever heard of it or seen or witnessed, whether it be live or through video. And my son's gotten some pretty weird things on video in the past, so this is just another one of those strange videos he's come up with. You never know what you're going to see sitting out there in the woods. I know one thing, you ain't going to see it sitting on the couch at home. So get out there in the woods, guys, and just be observant. You just never know what you might learn. Just sitting still, being patient, and watching deer. And I know where he's at on this video. He's down in a very, very deep ravine hollow, and if it'd been a little bit closer to an area where he could have better access to this deer, I'm sure he would have probably took this deer and put some meat in the freezer, but he's a little like his dad. He don't want to work too hard to try to get a deer out of the woods if he don't have to. And it being at the beginning of deer season, there'll be plenty more opportunities, Lord willing, for him to get plenty of meat in the freezer. He never seems to run out of deer meat, so he keeps the freezer pretty well topped off. Anyway, I thought you guys might enjoy that.